The following program is brought to you by the Internet Broadcasting Organization.
Hello everybody, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. You are watching the Dr. Lovett Show. I am Dr. Gordon Lovett, and our guest today is Leo Castillo. Good to see you, good to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
So today the show is going to be about, basically it's just green living. The idea of bringing on an awareness to yes, there's green energy, there's all this that we talk about, but products for your home, to keep it safe and to keep it green. So,
all right.
So tell us about these products. We say here that it does take care of the environment, and why should we take care of the environment, Theo?
All right. Well, the first thing I want to thank you for inviting me to your show, Dr. Gordon, and to give me the opportunity and to share and talk a little bit about our product, Legacy of Clean, wonderful product that everyone out there should be using because they are wonderful. They are earth friendly, so that's very important. I want to just let you know that these products, these are exclusive products. You cannot get this product, over like from the store or any supermarket. These are exclusive products from Legacy of Clean. Later on the show, you're going to see the contact information if you need more information or if you need to get a hold of us. These Legacy of Clean started in 1959, and it's amazing, Doctor, that today we are so, well, I'd say a lot of people are concerned about going green, I think we are being a little more precaution over, on what we using on a daily basis, the product that we use. And I think these products are excellent, and people should know about them because we need to take care of the planet.
Yeah, that's where it's all headed. I mean, otherwise we're going to be fencing with Mother Nature, and quite honestly, we're going to lose that fight.
Absolutely.
So, and then with regards to sustainability, recycling, these are things that we're setting up also so that our children can enjoy the planet as we know it today.
Yes.
So we seem to be running into some problems now because, there's two parties, two camps, like the Marco Rubio camp that really don't believe in global warming, which I think is silly because I think people like that are protecting, they say they're protecting the economy, but typically it's just, it's politicking. It's silly stuff because, quite frankly, the last 10 or 11 years that I've been in Florida, I've noticed the weather has changed. I mean, look at it now. We're supposed to be in summer, and it feels like a late fall still.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, like talking about that, if you see it, people, family members that I have up north, New York and anywhere where they still having snow, they still getting snow. We're already in the end of May.
Yeah.
They still getting snow in Colorado, places like that. I mean, why do you think this is happening? Those are the questions that we need to ask ourselves.
Yeah. And so it's a good way to start at home so that we can help create this green culture because, as we all know, culture is a hard thing to generate and also then a hard thing to change with regards to cultural movements.
Yes.
So I do know that holistically minded people are of that culture. They like to be green. They know what it is to be green. There are others, again, that don't care. And that's usually, well, you know, you're here to educate us, so that's part of it. They don't know that, maybe they don't know that this stuff exists.
Right.
And also, it might create a particular inconvenience. For example, we can't just go to the store and get these. But nonetheless, you can get them, and of course, you know, basic law of physics is always resistance to change. So that's. But I do have 10 reasons to care, so I'll just share that with everybody. One, it is our collective responsibility to care of our planet now for our sustainable future, for our children. And then again, which we were talking earlier, you mentioned about finances, that going green can be financially rewarding if you do it right.
Right.
You know, with regards to pollution, just a you know, quick idea: the Beijing Olympics said they actually had to shut down 50% of the driving activity and their factories so that they could get a better air quality, so as not to kill our athletes out there. And,
Wow.
You know. So that's 3 reasons. 4 are landfills. If you ever driven by any landfills, my God, they do stink. You know, it's they're hard to you know, they're just getting bigger and bigger.
Right.
There's also impaction on our beaches. You know, we've seen that with, for example, the last tsunami that Japan had. It's all coming up on the California coast, up on the northern side of that. The idea that our polar ice sheets are melting, which in turn, you know, that's going to destroy a lot of ecosystems. It hurts the polar bears, the seals, fish, birds. All of those animals are impacted. And then with regards to the synthetic products that we use predominantly, well, basically they're just tainted with carcinogens. So we do have, seem to have a high rate of cancer going around in this country. And it's predominantly due because these products create increased acidities in the body, and cancer loves acidic bodies. Of course, we have technological advances in general. They're undeniable resources as to ecological challenges. All these new technologies, see, it's trending. The market is trending to become greener, so it's creating a lot of job opportunities, corporate moves.
Right.
And you know, what's wrong with riding your bike to work? That seems to be coming back into fashion, right? You're healthier. You're not putting in that carbon imprint. You know?
Yes.
So those are about it. And then also because, you know, we have to manage our resources. We do live in a world that is finite. You know, we are not an infinite, you know, an infinitum sort of idea. You know, we coexist, and we need to do this with equilibrium. So this is the idea as to why you're here, and you're educating people about these green products. So what are the benefits then of biodegradable products, right? These are biodegradable, all the containers that they're in and all?
Yes. Well, everything that Legacy of Clean have, it's all, as you can see, we have, I mean, from cleaning product to like detergent. I mean, we have everything you can think of as far as clean product in the house, and you know, washing your clothes and all that. And they are, it's amazing that Legacy of Clean started in 1959. So in 1959, they were already care of these were 2 friends that came up with the idea of green product, you know, of earth-friendly product. And now, that was in 1959, and think about it now, 55 years later, now you have more company too trying to do, you know, trying to come up with green products. So
so that you say that was 1959?
1959.
So when did the idea of the green seal? I mean, that's a standard now, right? So do these have a green seal mark on them?
Yes. Well, they have. Because
that started in 1989, I think. Is that right?
They I'm not sure exactly when in
green seal started.
but we have these we have the seal that we have is by the EPA, which is the Environment Protection Agency, and have won many prizes. You know, like a gold medal seal, and and going back to the green product. I think it's important to understand that we live in a world that if we don't care about the environment, who will? You know.
Yeah, we have to start it. You know, again, it's a culture. That's what we're trying to amend.
Right.
To try and get people out of this, this fossil fuel idea. It's going to be very hard to turn it over, of course.
Right. But if everyone, the way I see it, that if we all not cooperate, but and I like to throw that out there, and I say, you know, are you part of the problem or part of the solution? You know, are we gonna try to do something about it, or are we just gonna sit back and just say, you know, whatever, this is our planet that we live in?
Yeah, and that's a good point, because in turn we are all part of the problem.
Exactly.
I mean, we all have cars.
Right.
We all buy products, and these products that have containers, or a lot of them are petroleum based, so it goes right back into the fossil fuel industry. So yeah, we're all part of the problem.
The carbon monoxide, that is, I mean, all those things that are not good for the environment, that's not good for our health, and everything, Doc, that comes from. It starts from our home, you know, from our home, you know.
Grassroots ideology.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, how we what are we teaching our kids also, you know, and, you know, what product to use, how can we get, you know, how can we live in a better place, and that starts from home.
Yeah, and that's going to be a challenge, because quite honestly, you know, I was cashing out of a supermarket not too long ago, and the young girl asked me, you know, what are these? And I looked at her, I shook my head, and I said, you got to be kidding me. And she was holding up Brussels sprouts. She didn't know what they were.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so that just goes to show how disconnected our children are becoming.
Wow.
You know, and you know, they're just sort of inside of all this techno jumble, and really.
Well, that also means that she never ate it at home.
Yeah,
so.
Well, probably.
So, yeah.
But to not even know vegetables, you know, so we have to educate them.
Yes, and also, Doctor, the good thing about these products too is the container, the material that they use for these products. These products are made out of, these containers that you see here are all made out of
so recycled stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, very recyclable. I mean, they come from plant and like and earth-friendly materials. Like for example, if you see the ink and the colors that you see in those, everything is from vegetable oil. The ink that you see and the color that come from vegetable oil, so you don't. It's that's part of, you know, being green as well.
Yeah.
So you can use those. You can recycle those things over and over. Not like some other product. Not to mention anything out there, but those the material that they use and the boxes that they use for that, it's something that will not dissolve. You know, it would take years and years and years, and it would never dissolve.
So that's one of the advantages, then, of course, being these products being biodegradable, because, you know, as we use these products and then obviously we dispose of them, so that disposal, then the breakdown of it in the landfill would be much quicker. So that turnover is a quicker rate.
Exactly, and also bad for your wash, you know, for your washing machine at home too. I mean, when you use those products that you buy out there, it's a matter of fact, it's all those new washing machine now. You're not allowed to use certain product that they sell from out there anymore. You know, they have that energy. What do you call that?
The efficiency?
The efficiency, yes. And these products are all safe to use. And not only that too, Doctor, but also you need to understand that every time we use these products, let's say, for example, the detergent, the laundry detergent, we do that every day.
Sure.
And we'll be,
Some of us.
I mean, we have to wash our clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
But what are we using to wash our clothes? You know, we got to think about that too. I mean, that whatever you use, you know, if you're using stuff that are full of chemical, where you think those chemicals are going?
I would trust that they would be or remain on our clothing, and there would be some sort of transdermal introduction into our bloodstream, right?
Exactly. And that's why you see a lot of time, people spend a lot of money going to the doctor trying to see if, you know, like your kids have a rash or something like that, and not knowing that it comes from the detergent that we're using.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have cases in, you know, that I know. I know this lady that her kid had a really big rash that couldn't go away. I mean, she spent a lot of money
on the
trying to get that, and they never did. They never come up with a like a straight answer. So she started using this detergent, Legacy of Clean detergent, and that was the end of that.
So her dermatitis went away.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
The problem was apparently the detergent that she was using on their clothes.
Yeah, I've heard some horrible stories. You know, so some of it I've seen come through my clinic doors, and the worst ones, of course, have to do when there's a neurological dysfunction due to these products. Typically, they come from pesticides, herbicides that children might try. You know, they don't know, so they're trying to clean something up. It could be a bathroom or something, you know, and next thing you know, they can't feel their legs, and off they go to the ER, you know. Right. To try and detoxify.
And also, none of these products have any phosphate or Clorox, so that's good to know too, because a lot of products we buy out there, you know, they are full of chemicals. If we really look into those, you know, read the labels, there are a lot of stuff that we shouldn't be using.
Well, and there's a lot of dangers too, because honestly, the kitchen can be a chemistry set. You know, you can clean your toilet.
Yes.
And you know, the residues left there. Let's just say bleach, for example. Everybody's done this, and then they go ahead and, you know, they pee on top of it, and then there's this reaction. The next thing you know, you're kind of choking on chlorine gas, which attacks the mucous membranes, and that's not healthy.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
It's bad enough it costs 3 cents, you know, to pee in the first place. So I can see that. So biodegradables, then they would require less energy to produce even. Yes?
Absolutely. You will be saving energy at the same time too, and you will be saving money because they are concentrated product, you know. Today, a lot of us, what we buying water, and we already have that at home.
Yeah.
So these products here are concentrated. Like, for example, this is concentrated here. So we just need a little bit of the...
So what is this then? This is
to
dishwashing?
Yeah, this is to wash the dishes. And as you can see, this is all concentrated here. So from like this bottle here, you can probably make about 50 bottles like this here.
Oh, wow.
So you'll be saving money at the same time.
So one bottle like this, how many times can you use your your dishwashing machine with a little bottle like that? You're saying, because this is a concentrate, you've added here, you add the water. Right?
Yes. So you add the concentrated soap up to here, like one finger here, and then the rest is water.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So you'll be saving a lot of money too, and you're using green product, biodegradable.
Okay. Yeah. And then in turn, you affect the foreign oil market too.
Exactly.
Right? It could be bad or good depending on what camp you're from.
Yes.
You know? So how beneficial is it then for our health and the planet? We spoke a little about it. I would trust that the whole idea is that these things are less toxic with regards to our traditional ways, which are extremely toxic. You know, we're destroying our rivers, our lakes.
Yes.
You know, now we have alligators, frogs, you know, that have all this odd stuff growing. You know, they can't even procreate anymore because their genitalia has been completely mangled by mutation.
Yes.
You know, that's currently going on right now as we speak.
Yeah, and that's why we need to educate yourself, doctor, and get information. If you don't have that information, you know, you can go online today. You can go and and do research, on what we can do to make a better place for, for the future and the future of our kids. I mean, we really have to take this seriously because the world, the planet, I believe that is changing because of us, of human, what we're doing here.
Well, true. And then, you think about the demographics of the world, it's become a lot quicker to get to an added billion. Mm-hmm. It used to be much longer of a time, years and years, 10, 20 years, to get to that extra billion. Now it's happening inside of 8, 7 years
yes.
now. So there's an exponential growth with regards to demographics, and so the idea, we already have globally almost, I think, like a billion people that are going to bed hungry.
Yes.
That are starving. I mean, so how does that, that problem's only going to get worse. The idea that if we don't green our planet, the planet's going to become destitute.
Yes.
We only have one to live on unless we start terraforming and fix it that way, but that's a little bit out of our reach right now.
Yes,
yeah?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So better, cleaner air, cleaner water, cleaner food, that's the idea, yes?
Well, you see how people now are more concerned about, eating organic food because, and a lot of time too, and this is for everyone out there, we have to, we need to educate ourselves and not just on, because a lot of people you would just go out there and about a good burger,
mm-hmm.
But we're not educating ourselves and really see or do research on what you're eating. Sometimes you just, we live in such a rush that you don't really have time. So we're eating a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying for myself because I stay away from fast food myself.
Yeah.
But and thanks God because I educate myself and I stop completely, just eating any fast food. And but what I'm trying to get is that we have to educate ourselves and how we're going to teach our our kids and what can we do to at least cooperate on what's going on this planet,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, to incite responsibility, to start to get interested. And it like I say, because they're different camps, it takes a long time. There's a lot of infighting on the Hill, and so let's see. So we talked about the Green Seal. So these products have it. Green Seal basically means that there's a standard to these products with regards to sustainability, the reduction of social impact throughout our life and the lives of our children. Also the life cycle of a product in general, services and companies. That's an interesting idea. I've really never thought too much about a life cycle of a product, or that these life cycles are actually assessed by companies like Green Seal. So greenseal.org, they're the ones that started this a while back, I think in 1989. So basically it's a cradle to grave type perspective as far as what happens with these products. So Northwestern University, they have tutelage on this, and so they look at these stages, so that there's a resource extraction. So when that begins from the earth, right? So I mean, even vitamins that people, that there's a resource there from the earth.
Right.
So it's from a resource extraction, materials production, and then that there's an art there. Obviously the manufacturing, and then the distribution, which is all the gas, the diesel that's used to get it to the supermarkets.
Correct.
And then we buy it. There's the product use, and then of course when we're done with the product disposal. So that whole idea of the input, the output of mass and energy allows for the quantification of the concept of environmental impact. And then it also bodes the question, as to how green are these products. So I would trust that they're varying degrees. and those degrees lending to what's inside the product.
Exactly.
Some products are greener than others, yes?
Right.
I mean, even
Yes.
here, would you say that some are probably more greener than the other? Even though they're all green, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why it's important to do your research and, like I said before, educate yourself and just don't buy because it just says that they are green or they biodegradable. See who have approved that. I mean, this has been approved by the EPA, the Environment Agency, and in United States. So obviously. So we got to look for those labels, and the labels are in the back here, so people can see it. It's something.
What is it, like a little world on it or something?
Yeah, it has a little
Earth.
the U.S. EPA
Okay.
in the back. So those are the and then seal that you can go online and look it up for.
Okay, so let's check it out. So we have dishwashing. What is this then? This is bathroom. So
this
bathroom
is
cleaner.
bathroom.
Okay.
And then we have the pre-wash. The pre-wash when we have those stain.
So stains what? Blood, grass, chocolate, those types of red wine. It'll take care of that.
Yes, red wine and all that. This is talking about red wine. This bleach here. That is that's excellent for that because a lot of time that red or blood sometimes it's very stained. So with that, you can definitely get it off your clothes.
So what's in it then to take out those types of things? Because obviously there's ingredients in here.
Well, they all make. Keep in mind that they all made from plant and minerals. So
okay, So plant and minerals. So then in turn, plants, minerals are all renewable resources. So I suppose that is the primary goal. And then these ingredients, they dissolve, remove dirt, oil, grease, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I jotted down a few ingredients, so I'll just blast through them real quick. So these products, basically then what they offer, what are these products made of? So we have alkyl polyglucosides, right? That's a plant-based cleaner, as Dio had said earlier. We have calcium chloride, boric acids, which stabilize enzymes, which helps. It makes the product last a little bit longer, right? It creates a little bit more efficiency, right, for working. It makes it work harder, right?
Right.
And then again, enzymes typically will break down proteins, grass, blood's a protein, chocolate, those types of things. Citric acid, which is made out of corn, it reduces the mineral concept so that we can actually soften water. And again, that helps the product last. We have ethanol, which is another bigger subject. But again, that's corn. It's plant-based. And from what I understand, that helps with streaks. Right?
Well, that's one thing that these particular products do not have ethanol. Right.
So no alcohol is in here.
Right. So that's.
Okay. And then you mentioned oils. So fragrance with essential oils. That's how, because they do smell. They had to have a smell.
They do, smell. But they are natural odor, so they don't have anything. No like fragrance added to.
No perfumes.
Right.
Or anything like
Exactly.
That. Okay. And then of course there's hydrogen peroxide, which most people are they know what that is. Oleic acids and all sorts of other things. But again, they're all minerals and plant-based.
Yes.
So warranties for this at all? To tell our people for that?
Well, the warranty, they have 180 days, which is 6-month warranty, 100% customer satisfaction. So if you don't like them or if you have 6 months to return the product. So they are excellent. So that's why we give a 6-month warranty on.
Okay, and then again, this is safe, and you told us a story about the allergy for
dermatologist tested. Yes, it's
Okay.
been tested, so it's not good. It's not going to irritate or harm your skin. So
Okay, good. All right, and then there's no animal testing on this either, right?
No, that's a good one too. Yeah, there's no animal tested involved in these products.
Okay, so very good. And then what's the price like? The price ranges for these?
They all have different prices as far as the. I can't tell you exactly about the price right now, but let's say for example something like this, a dish drop with the one to wash the dish, it's about $8, but you're gonna save, a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because it's concentrated. Like I said, it's concentrated, and it's gonna.
Okay, sounds great. Well, thanks so very much for the presentation. We hope that's an educative process for everybody to go green, because it is most definitely the wave of the future. We thank you all for tuning in and watching the Dr. Lovett Show, and we'll be here next week with more information for our public. Thanks so very much for watching, and Dio, thank you so very much for coming on the show.
Thank you for the invitation. Thanks everyone for listening.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, good stuff.
This program was brought to you by the Internet Broadcasting Organization, setting the standard for new media broadcasting.